Hebrews. Now, all know, I believe that Christ is black based on this text, Revelation 1, verse 14, which says his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were aflame as fire. And some people are arguing that where it says white like wool, it's describing the color, which doesn't make sense, because then it says as white as snow, which for me describes the color. But if I do a word study, I'm going to show you it's talking about the texture, not the color. And the only people with hair like wool are a Negro people with Afro hair. Okay, so this word, white like wool, the word used here is erion, which is a nominative, neuter, single word. Yeah, if we look at what nominative word is, it's used to describe the subject. It's used for the subject and for things describing the subject. Okay, so if we go back to the text, right, it says his hairs were white like wool. So if we use that nominative, then it's describing the texture. Then moving on, it says as white as snow. Now it's describing the color. And if that's not enough for you, that word, the Greek word, the root word, is also used in Hebrews 9:19, where it says, for when Moses had spoken every precept to all the people according to the law, he took the blood of calves and of goats with water and scarlet wool and hyssop and sprinkled both the book and all the people, right? So Moses is using wool, physical wool, to sprinkle the people and the book of the law, right? So this word now is used, erion or eriu, 2 occasions, the Revelation and the Hebrews. Now the Hebrew word is definitely talking about the material of the wool. It's not white like snow wool, it's wool. And actually it was dyed scarlet, okay? So Moses is using physical wool to sprinkle the book. And then Christ's hair is described as the same wool, hallelujah, that Moses used, right? So now we definitely know without a shadow of doubt via the word that this hair like wool is talking about the texture, not the color. Bringing Christ right back to a Negro. Now I've just proven it by the word. Do your own study. Christ is black. Hallelujah.